of it, and we're on course to get something out of that.
Yeah, we did. But I've said it week after week. From my point of view, I'd rather start the game at 80 minutes and try and coach it from there, because we've left with so many points on the table after 8 minutes this season. At 87 minutes, we've ended up losing a point. 88 minutes at Chelsea, 89 minutes at Hull. After 80 minutes at Aston Villa. Our lapses in concentration are there for everybody to see, and unfortunately our season's boiled down to this. I thought we were admirable in the way we performed, especially when we went down to 10 men. I thought we matched them tactically, even though they passed the ball fantastically, and they've got very, very good players that can hurt you at any stage. I didn't think any of their real match winners showed what they've done to teams in far better positions than us. But when you're playing, teams like Liverpool, that little bit of quality always counts right at the end. And to be fair, the players are absolutely devastated that we didn't come away with something.
Any complaints of those to the others?
I think the first one was a bit harsh. Obviously, the second one, we heated the battle. Everybody a bit nervy. We're in the game. Obviously, you'd like him to have stayed on his feet and done the right thing, but he's made that decision. A harsh sending off, all in all. I think based on the fact that the first one was a little bit of a harsh yellow.
Harsh penalty as well, or do you accept that?
Yeah, it's a harsh penalty, but unfortunately, we've had that this season, and I'm sure the other teams have had that. But that's a harsh penalty, and all of a sudden you're in a situation where you're going to start going down the line of maligning the refs and having a go at the refs, and
It did seem to put a hand on him, though, so you always run that risk.
Of course.
Give him a decision.
Of course. Well, you do at Anfield when there's 44,000 there, and you could exactly where you if you're the ref, you might not get home if you don't give that. So, the disappointment today runs very, very deep, because I thought we played very well.
How difficult was it?
Sorry.
All said and done, it's disappointing you've lost the match, the relegation fight goes on and whatnot, but haven't events from earlier sort of put things in perspective a little bit? Yeah,
I think you're right, and that's a very good comment. I think it does put things into perspective, and we're very it's very solemn atmosphere in the changing room at the moment, for both reasons. Obviously the players have ran their socks off and come away with nothing again, and obviously the events that of earlier have put things in their right place and context.
Was that difficult in terms of your build-up to the game?
I think the players used it as a strength, to be honest with you, because I think Rio would have wanted that, and he requested that, and I think the players used it. I think we started the game very well. Very, very well, and I think Liverpool took a bit of time to get into the game, but I wouldn't say that would have had a bearing on the fact that we didn't come away with at least a point.
It looks almost impossible now, doesn't it? So the last three.
Yeah, but that the word "almost" is what you need to cling on to, don't you? You need to cling on to that. The main thing is that the fans can see that what the players are trying to do, and we're not going out with a whimper. And we hope that we can at least muster up 3 more fantastic performances in order to ensure that we do get those 9 points. and really make the last few weeks of the season interesting, not only for our fans, to give them some hope to hang on to, and our owners, who have been fantastic in the way that they've supported the club, but also for the Premier League. The Premier League needs the neutral to be interested in the league and ensure that the season goes right to the end with interest from everybody.
Chris, you said Rio requested that it didn't affect the players. I mean, what does that say about him, that he's willing to try and think of the team and
Everyone will tell you, all the players will tell you, as a man, he has been absolutely fantastic. He's trained, he's come in and trained, he's kept it to himself, he's not been moping, he's not had the world on his shoulders. He's talked to the young players. He's been a man mountain, and we can only have good things to say about him and the way he's conducted himself. And our thoughts are really with him and his family, and we would really hope that they can pull together and find strength from somewhere at this really tragic moment.